Gator 99.5, today's country hits, but for the grace of God, that is Keith Urban. Good morning. Kris St. James, Scott Lewis remains out, and sitting in for Scott, we've got Kerry Anderson. See what happened, Kerry? Scott had his tonsils removed last week.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's not good for a radio dude.
No, and so he's out until the 20th.
But he gets to eat all the ice cream he wants, so that's all good, right?
People say that, and it's like, oh yeah, it's all good. At least you get to eat all this ice cream and stuff. But they say the later you put it off in life, sometimes it's still just it's a constant thorn on your side, or I guess in his throat.
That's too bad. Well,
yeah.
we hope he gets better soon, but I'm glad I got to come along for the ride today.
Yes. How have you been?
I've been great, keeping busy. There's like 29 hours in every day in my world, so.
Kerry Anderson with L'Auberge du Lac. Now, L'Auberge, what's happening in the world of L'Auberge?
We actually have a pretty big week coming up. This Wednesday at 5, we are unveiling our brand new Mac Daddy suites. $20 million we spent for 64 suites.
Yeah.
And one of them is actually called Big Dog, and one's Cool Cat, and they have pool tables and
Sweet.
110-inch media walls. It's lifestyles of the rich and famous all over.
Wow.
So we invite everybody to come on out. We'll have, of course, some beverages, a little bit of fun. We'll do some giveaways for some overnight packages in the suites, and you know how we do it.
And plus, I like how people, L'Auberge actually gives you the opportunity to kickstart your weekend even a day earlier with Thursday and party by the pool.
Absolutely. Liquid Society is where it's at. We expect actually the big finishers coming up this week with Weezer. So
yeah.
Probably 4,000 of your closest friends will be there by the pool to kick off back to school. If you're stressed about the kids going back to school, come let us take it off you for a couple hours.
And you bring up Weezer. Coming up, we have a concert with Martina McBride.
We are so excited. I mean, right? The queen of song out of Nashville. And she is just, our event center, the acoustics are great. It's a real small, intimate space, and I think she's going to knock the back wall out.
And you know what? It'd be really awesome if we can send maybe a couple of Gator fans, some Gator listeners out there.
It just so happens I have 2 tickets tucked in my pocket.
I know.
And
it's
we
awesome.
haven't given them away anywhere. I bought them just today for that. So.
Oh, wow, cool. That's going to be awesome, and we're going to do that with Gator Country Trivia. So what else has been going on, Miss Anderson?
We just got done hosting 80 travel writers from around the country. You probably saw that on all the local news with the CBB. And so we had 80 people here checking out Southwest Louisiana and our food and our dance and our culture. And hopefully they'll go back out into the world and write really great things about us. And lots and lots of fun. I promise you this, they did not leave hungry.
Kerry, one thing that, now, if you've been here in Southwest Louisiana for a long period of time, they also know about you, you've done as far as news anchoring.
You can say it, I'm old, it's all right.
No, I'm not going to say that. No, slap the crud out of me. But also with a little bit of radio, how did you get started in broadcasting?
Oh, great story. I actually was accepted to the University of Florida and Vanderbilt pre-med. I was going to be a forensic pathologist, and I hit my first math class, and that was that. And my parents and my advisors all said, well, you talk a lot, you talk well, you write well, why don't you try broadcasting? And I walked in the first day back in 1986 to Rock 104 in Gainesville, Florida, and I said, I'm home, baby, this is it. And I didn't stop since then. So I did 14 years on the air, radio, TV, a little bit of everything, and came back home to Southwest Louisiana.
All right, so you're originally from here?
I married a Kinder boy.
Oh, you married a Kinder boy.
So I count myself as a local after this many years. Once you have cracklins for breakfast on Saturday morning, you're local.
Well, tell you what, if you could choose one, what was the one memory that just stands out the most? It could be TV or radio.
Oh, that's a tough one, but I mean, it's
We
hard.
can come back
It's a
to
little
it.
bit of a downer. It's an easy one, though. It's 9/11.
Oh, I got you. Yeah,
it's a downer, but it's to lead that station full of young reporters through a very difficult time for us here and throughout the world was a tough one. But on the high side, I would say it was interviewing Gene Simmons from Kiss in Lubbock, Texas.
Did you know?
Live on the air, and he dropped his drawers.
Wow.
I'll just leave it at that. I can't repeat what he said.
Did he do that big tongue thing too? That
and more.
Oh my goodness. More with Kerry Anderson, and we're going to make you a winner and shortly with Gator Country Trivia. Stick around for that on Gator 99.5.